Good morning, good morning. You will forgive me, guys. I'm just here resting in the car, and this thing comes to me that we should talk about. If you check where I've on the description, I wrote that women are like flowers. Women are like flowers, and I said, men, let us not tamper with the flowers uh, and making them fall down before their time. So, what was coming into my mind is that when you realize the way how a girl child and a boy child grow, it's very different. Girls, they grow very faster, and then you find out that a guy is still young, and the same girls that maybe we went to school with, same class, when I meet them right now, it seems like we didn't attend the same class, yet we were in the same class. Why did that happen? It is because women, they grow and mature very faster than men. So the reason why I'm saying men, they should not tamper with the flowers and making them fall before their time is that a woman was made only for one man, in as much as a man was made for one woman. But we see this thing more oftenly happening to the ladies. You know, if you are a man and you get involved with a lady, what happens to that lady is that the time that you spend with her, the things that you do with her, you will find out that some of these ladies, they were as young, as beautiful as they were. But as time came in, you'll find out that their bodies changed. They changed because they got pregnant. They changed because their body was now starting to be tempered around with somebody lying to you, I love you, yet making yourself look like an old woman. A woman is like a flower. You temper with her, the structures and everything, they go down. The beauty that you see today in a young lady is not the same beauty that you will see tomorrow in terms of the body. And this is where a woman was made that when she meets the right man, as that time for her to change body, getting pregnant, giving birth to children, and all those things, they were made that those changes, they should happen when they are with their husbands. That change must happen when they are with their husbands. You cannot go around being made to look like you are used just because people, they will use you and they will dump you. And the time when they dump you, you look like you are married. We have got people right now, they have never been proposed. They have never in their life heard a guy saying, I want to marry you. But when you look at them, you will feel like they are with a man. Even if they are not wearing a ring, you look at that person, you see like this person has got a husband. Why? It means there is a man out there who has tempered with the flower. And when you are tempering with the flowers, they wither. You do not touch and just touch. A woman is supposed to feel her life, and he is supposed to have those body changes when she is with her husband, not what we see. Don't think that I am talking things now because I am married. It is because some of the things that we have been doing, we have ladies whom we left looking like wives, and we left them. Hmm? We have people that we left there heartbroken, looking like old ladies, as young as they were. Why? So this is why I'm saying, I beg men, let us not use the wrong flowers. that was a call, I'm very sorry. So I am saying to other men out there, let us keep these. If you know that you are not going to be with somebody, just don't tamper with their bodies, because a woman is very fragile. Once her body understands that she has a man, she starts to change, and definitely she will look like somebody's wife, and yet you know that you want to leave that lady. It's not wise, it's not good. Some of us, we had to repent. When you hear me talking about it, it's because I know what I'm talking about. It's very painful to have a little sister who looks like a mother, yet not even married. But there was somebody who came and made her a wife. And once you are made to be a wife, you are definitely bound to have the changes. That flat stomach will change because the man will feel in the baby inside. And once there is a baby, it now is, you are going to be different. You will definitely change. Your body will definitely change. Your structure will definitely change. When you look at those mothers right now when you look at those mothers right now, whom when you see them, you feel like they are too old. No, they are not too old. Some of these some of these appearances, it is because us as men, we go there, we play, we tamper around with the things that should not be tampered around with. You see, and then you just have to know that a woman, their beauty comes and their beauty goes. But once a good woman gets a good man, they will stay. No matter what the changes, they will stay together because they are in love spiritually, and the physical things won't be there. But the physical part of a woman, you just have to know that that physical part of a woman, the physical appearance of a woman, it is there to attract, and then it is the character that keeps. So this is why you see that we have a lot of women, they have attracted, but they have attracted the wrong people. And the wrong people, when they come, they leave you looking like you are somebody's wife. Right now, you didn't have this a big tummy, but because of the operations, giving birth to someone's child who even left you, it's very painful. It was going to be better when they left you in your position. It was going to be better when they left you those breasts, if they didn't touch them and make them fall. It was going to be better. But what do we do as men? We go forward and we destroy for other people. You know very well you don't want to marry this lady. You know very well you don't want to marry her. But the way how you use her, the way how you sleep with her, the way how you make her work, you are making that even the next man, when he finds her, you will find that woman done. It is because of you. Agree when you are a man. As a man, you can still work. As a man, they are saying your beauty of a man is in his wealth. You can still find a job. You can still work hard. But for that lady that you have changed the shape, for that lady that you have you are not different from abusing. You are not different from those that do GBV. Like, as long as you use someone's child and you leave them as they are, trust me, it's very painful. I'm not saying I did not do it, but if I am talking about it, I am talking about it because it is not good. There is always a time where you realize. So don't tell me that, oh, because he's now married, because now he has found a wife, he's starting to expose things. Guys, I was once one of you. I have people that even today, when they know that I'm a pastor, they don't even believe. They can't even come to church because of what I did to them. I have people today that even when they see me married, they'll be like, that crook can't be married. Does the lady know what she has met? but they don't know that there is time to change. We change in life, and once we change, we need to preach the change and take it to the next brothers and let other people know about it. But if we do not speak about it, trust me, like let's just say, for example, my man, you remember when you met that lady, as young, as beautiful as she was, the breasts were there, the hips were there, and everything, flat tummy, and even the body, they had portable body. This is what you loved. But once you were there, you forgot that a woman is a flower. The reason why a woman, let me just tell you this thing. The reason why a woman's attractiveness fades away, especially for the physical appearance, it is because the man has to be circled. You know, yes, I meet a girl, she's young and beautiful out there. But that lady, because you know ladies, they are approached every day. You can't say you have a wife or you have a girlfriend who is not being wanted by other men. Men, they will always be men. They will always be there to pursue, telling her, I love you, telling her they want her. But let me tell you one thing. Once a woman is designed that once she finds the man, that attractiveness, it fades away. So that her and the husband, they stay together without other people interfering to them. You know, there are those people, they still remain beautiful, but not as how they were when they were young, how they were when they were single. Because once they are now with somebody, there is something that changes. Even their dress code, some of them, they change. Which means they become attractive only to you, not to any man. That's why you see that sometimes there are people who fight with their partners, saying they want to appear as if they are single, because they know that appearing single, it attracts a lot of people. So they fight with the lady. No, don't wear the shorts. Don't wear this. Don't wear that. They know very well that as soon as this person is attractive, there are higher chances that other people would get them. But then God made it easier for you. That when you meet your lady, obvious, you will meet her fit and strong, without anything that is bothering. But as you stay together, that lady's behavior, even the physical part, they change. When you were with that lady, as attractive as she was, and you look now after giving her 2 children and you go away, she is no longer the same. She is no longer the same. She might try by all means, but she is no longer the same. You have changed. You have made her look like a wife and you have abandoned her. So how many wives do you have? How many people do you have as your wives that you went touching around and spoiling them, making their breasts fall, making their bodies fall, making their physical appearances change? You feel good when you go around impregnating other people. You feel good when you are impregnating other women who are not yours. You know very well, my brother, that you are not going to marry them. But why do you have to change them? Do you enjoy when another man comes and he finds you that you have gone? You are just like a cow that gets into a masimu and starts eating everything and destroying every field. But then the owners of the field, when they come, you are gone. You know, sometimes you think that you are cursed, but you are not cursed. The way how you have done out there, you meet a 17-year-old, you use her, you live here like she's 35, you use her and then end up like she's 50. We have got people right now, even if they get into the bus going to Francistown, there will be no men who propose to them because they look like they have a person. And it's you who came there destroyed. changed someone's shape. They are no longer attractive because the body thought that I have found a husband. Let me be less attractive and only be appreciated by my man. But then mwana wa batho o mo dirisitse o changeile just because o ne o le lehodu, then you went out. No, like, think of it. Just think of it. Just think of it. Just think of it. I'm talking about it so that we change. I know it's happening. I can't really like it's a thing. I know it's happening. You need to find favor from God and really change. Pray to God to give you wisdom to stay with one woman. Pray to God to give you wisdom to stick to that person that you have chosen. Obvious, my brother, things are not going to be the same. If she managed to do some things and very energetic, you must know that as soon as she starts to cook for you, cooking for your children, and thinking a lot for the house and everything, there are things that are going to change. But when you don't want to understand that you are growing up, you are maturing, you are with that person who is also getting tired like you. You are with that person who has increased the duties. When you guys, you used to spend the whole night doing nothing, sleeping, enjoying each other. When they are children, you must know and adjust that you can no longer do those things. Some of the duties, they demand sacrifices. Some of the responsibilities, they demand sacrifices. You need to know that you don't have to remain the same. You must compromise and know things change. Those breasts that you like them as strong as they are, you must know that one day you will share them with your child. And your child will suck milk out of them and they will fall. And when they fall, you must be there. Still remain there because you are the causer. That lady did not impregnate herself. That lady did not touch her breast to be like that. You are the one who has been there, maneuvering in everything in her body. And once you are done, you want to go. You leave someone looking like somebody's wife. Do you know that getting another person after another relationship is the grace from God? Batho ba re changile. We have been changed by people. And when you meet somebody, when you meet somebody and say, no, I'm not comfortable to be with you with your children, you get angry to that person as if that person is telling lies. Yet there is somebody who caused these things into your life. There is somebody who is out there enjoying and still continuing to use other people. I don't know if people, they hear me. I'm not shouting. I'm just sharing this thing as it came, and I wish it can maybe help us as men, help us as human beings, because it is even there to the ladies. You meet somebody, you pretend to make them as a husband, then they change into be a husband, and then tomorrow you are gone. But as I'm saying that this thing is more at a disadvantage for women. Women, your beauty, just look at your mother and tell your mother to show you their pictures when they were young. You will know that beauty really fades away. But that beauty should be used to attract the right man, not to attract Botsotsi, not to attract everyone. Don't allow your body to be used, because the time when you find someone who wants to circle with you, they will find nothing. You will be having a good character, but just know what they will find nothing. It will be like somebody is walking with a grandmother there. So you don't want that. Keep yourselves, preserve yourselves. Don't just let anybody come and use you. You know, there are people that when you look, you'll be like, I know this one stays with the man by the look of the eye. Why? Because the presence of that man is there. The presence of that man is seen in a woman. How so this one has got a wife. Even if you don't see the ring, you can see that this one has got a wife. You can see that this one has got a husband. Single or hana. Because so you are right, how hana. But that person, honestly, that person is single. Hey, they appear as if umutona limut, but hana mut. Mutona ali tengwile, umutlogetsela ali begaela o ka rona le motho, mi hana motho. Lona bo ladies. So, don't allow the devil to use anyone amongst you. O taba o tsamaya o pepile ngwana o mongwe o kokile o mongwe o tshwere ka letsogo o mongwe single. Baba batlang basadi ha ba lebile ba re yo baba na le batho. Yo baba na le batho. You must know men they last longer than women. This is why you find a man has to be older than the lady in most cases. Not that it's a must, but this is why you can find a 50-year-old man aratanali a 25-year-old but the way you find a 50-year-old woman aratanali a 25-year-old young man in namatat even if you guys, the two of you, understand each other, physically hella people, they will look and they will judge and they will do a lot of things. You end up being afraid to go around with your partner. But then it doesn't really look like the same as if an old man or but when you as a lady, you must know that please preserve yourself. Each and every time when you allow a man to use your body, whether romantically or in anything, you just have to know that whenever your body is used to satisfy somebody, there is something that gets out of you. There is something that gets out of you. And that thing, when that person takes it out, you start to look like you are withering. You are like a flower that is now dying. And when you see a flower falling down, you must know that for those that did science or environmental science in school, even in primary school, it was there, where you see a flower with the ovum, and when you see those petals falling down, you just have to know that the ovary has made a fruit, so they fall. So some of these ladies, when you see their value going down, they have made fruits, they have become pregnant. Somebody has planted something in them, and they will not be the same as how they were. I get it. They will not be the same as how they were. So I encourage men. Please, I know it's very tempting to see women around and their beauty. They are all beautiful in different ways. They are all beautiful in different ways, but you really have to try by all means to stick to one, to stick to the one that you have. And if you don't have, try to find one that you are going to stick to, because honestly, women, they will always be beautiful. And where now tsamayang o tshwara ha o lisa o tshwarang ha o lisa o dira bana ba batho ba lebege o ka re ke basadi bagolo, changing their body. Kana akirele, this thing is as same as GBV. una le violence hela ka wena, even if you o tsena ka lorato or wa morata mme o ntse o itse gore seo se batlang ke o batla go dirisa sengwe mo go ena. That's violent. That's violent. O tla tlaela wena ka bo hiri hela o dirisa ngwana wa batho and then you go. But just know gore you are violent. You know that there are ladies that when they try to look, they discovered very late that they were being used. They discovered very late. They discovered very late when their virginity had gone. They discovered very late when their sexiness, when their bodies, when their hips were gone. They discovered very late that they were being used. They discovered very late. But you still have time. Still have time. May God give you the grace. I know there are those people that even today, when they go out there, they have given up. They are like, prophet, there is no man who is going to want me with my 3 children. There is no man who is going to love me with my 4 kids. Let me tell you something. When God restores you, accept the restoration from God. Don't give up on yourself. Many they will use. I am telling you. Many they will use. And once they use, they will dump. After being used. This is where you see that the world is getting bad. Wherever you meet, they now want to exchange their bodies with the money so that they can feel like they are remaining with something, that even if you use them, also they used you. You see? Because they now feel like, no, let us just do this. And at the end of the day, they are using us. So this demon has gone all over, where people, they are now not in love but in business to exchange. You know that 2-3 days he comes. In those 2-3 days that he comes, hatla wa becha lira se le sirang wa dirisiwa ene wa tsamaya wena o sala o dirisitswe. Even money is never equivalent to your body. Money is never equivalent to your body. Your body is very precious. There is no money that can buy a woman's body. There is no amount of money that can be able to buy a lady. But once you see yourself in a level of exchanging your body with the money, then you just know that you have gone very low. You have gone very low. How about avoiding people that use you? Stay unto the Lord. We have made those mistakes. And when we are here, like they don't listen. I'm talking like this, they are already with the calls, waiting to be used. You why it's hela sintlore kana munna yo la tlayana ro ampatla ke a itse gore ha mpatla o a itse gore munna yo ha go batle me. You want to go and see and test the danger, but here I am as your prophet. Just ask yourself, what is the reason why you are watching? Why did you find me live? Because I didn't announce that I was coming live. I am telling you, your body is like a flower. Keep that time. If you know very well the sunflower, that comes out very nice, and then at the end of the day it withers. So there is that time to attract. You attract everything. Flies, bees, but they are important insects that they are supposed to make the pollination. It's not everyone that you attract, it deserves your body. It's not everyone that you attract deserves your body. We have got those women. Baba sa itse hana monna. Baba sa itse hana monna. Ha se tsa tsile hela ngwana wa batho tlhabewa ke ditlhong a ke tse gore ke matimona ntse jang. Ngwana wa batho tlhabewa ke ditlhong o dumela mongwe le mongwe ha itse go hana wa dirisiwa o dira di sleep over tse di senang mosola o tsamaya hela everywhere. Ha yo a tla re ke a go rata kana go batho hela ba ba rileng o dumela mongwe le mongwe. It's very bad. And you know that that thing, it is a demon. It is a demon. Gore hela o diretswe hela gore ha ona nya. Ha ona hona na ke a kopa. Ke a kopa le ska nteletsa hona. So what I'm saying is that you find gore ngwana wa modimo ha itse le gore nya, ha itse le gore no, I don't want. Monna yo thotang ke wa gagwe. Ha o ka tsa phone o leba mo phone o busy ke banna hela. How are you, sweetheart? How are you, my wife? How are you, my love? Gore o gontsi ha itse gore a direng. La mona ka tlaela la sina condom go dumelwa hela. Gore o bona hela gore ngwana wa batho le timone le motswereng le motswere hela gore le mo isa go lesung. We have ladies that don't know who the father of the children are or who is the father of the kid. They allowed the devil. They couldn't stop. They couldn't block it. They allowed the devil to use. They allowed the devil to do as they want. Gompieno o teng motho wa sokola hana go rotla irang bana ha ba ja sepe ra bone ha itse gore ke mang ba siile ba sietse kwa, because that demon makes them get used and get damned. Gore ke batla gore ha ke bua yana ha motho a teng a le teng la kana o itse mongwe, just mention their name to God, not to me. Pray, make a little prayer for those for such people. Bateng tota, bateng. There's that person o leng gore la mona le teng yana mona o itirela jaaka batla mo go wena. Ha mona re nya no ha ke itse go tswa mo go wena. Ha mona re irana nya go tswa mo go wena. Ha mona re yana nya go tswa mo go wena. Are you going to be used like that as if you don't think? Ke kopa o change my sister, kopa o change kana ke ngwana ga wa phutego ako re changing. Rona re simotse go change re setse re le mo ga go le late. Re bona hela gore kana I have got a daughter, kana I have got a young sister. Ha dilo tse ke di dirang ko ntle kwa ha motho a ka tla di dira ngwanake ke a go ikutwa jang. So when I asked myself that question, I started to respect a woman. I started to respect the body of a woman. I was one of those people in Boma hit and run. No, hita. You make one to believe that she has seen heaven on earth. Munzu itzoro hita umuyeng. Utilegu uzwa watsamaya, but you cannot steal. It's locked. You rob a person to open the door for you. Then you go. They remain hurt. You are just as good as a thief. Oskaratana le mahodu. Mahodu ibile ke bona ba ba itseng sentle gore ba tla mo botshelong jwa gago ba dira eng. Ba tla hela sentle dipuo tsa teng ke dipuo tsa di monate ba boela magoko a monate ba boa magoko a siameng. But their love does not last because it was never love in the first time. Why it's gore rona where we grew up gona le bo like as a group we are the boys. So I thank God that I'm now a pastor to there's a group of the boys or maybe in the hood more area. Guys, they bet on you. Omongare o ke a moimisa omongare lena ke a moimisa omongare lena ke a moimisa. Wena ha wa bona ba tla ba simana kanti ba mo metshamekong ya bona. wena ke wena lebala ba tshamikela mo go wena, they bet on you. O mongwe a re nyaao ke a mo imisa yo, ba batla to compete and prove themselves ka wena, go dirisiwa wena gore nya ha ile ngwanyana o le Pamela kana ha ile ngwanyana o le Lebo, nyana ke a go bolella Lebo tota ke a go ratana le yena. Somebody comes and pushes the agenda to prove to friends a ba ratana le wena, robala le wena, go imisa ha hetsa ho ene score sa gagwe mo majiteng se siame. Ene according to the guys, according to the men's conferences tse di leswe, ene o tla ba siame. Akere o tla ba siame hela ene. Me ba dirile that group ya gore I'm telling you ngwana o lo nang ka kwa mo jarateng hela nna ke tlo go mo emisa. Ha re tla go emisa o bua hela yana, not because o batla wa go bata o go batlela to prove a point. We have got men and we have got people whom come into our lives only to prove a point. Go gongwe ba boleletse gore ngwanyana o lo maitseo, ngwanyana o lo rileng. The devil will look for a perfect guy who is going to come to you. Ha mosimane yo atla wa gotla as if he is the saint. O ka re ene tota hana sibi hana eng. O kile wa bona gore la o sena toiletry, o sena toiletry gona go sena madi a di pads, go botoka gore o dirise TP than for you gore ha o sena dilo tseo. The devil always know who to talk to. O tla re ntse hela o bona hela gore ha ona airtime, ha ona toiletry, o tla o tla le go dulilitsa. Hi baby gore leng o shapo nyane ke re ke go check hite ka wena mo pilung o setse o bona re nya ha tsela go ncheck at least wa go tla ka sengwe, ha tsela go ncheck at least wa go tla ka sengwe. Yano o bo o dumela. You allow bad people to come into your life because they seem to be carrying solutions. Those solutions, they are very temporal. Wena o sala o jilwe, wena o sala o dirisitswe. How o dirisitswe? I told you, every time when you get used, when every time your body is used on something, there is part of energy, there is part of value that goes out. This is why a man would love pursue you and follow you day in, day out, calling you morning, afternoon, because haisi arobale le wena. Nako ya robalang le wena abatsa se ane asibatla. Kana they are calling you for what you have. Ha go letsi for wena. Wena hana sipele wena. O batla gore a tshware one marago a matona. O batla gore a tshware one mmele o batla tsone di hips tseo, o batla yone flat tummy wa e boneng, o batla one mmele nyana o gore a o pura ha sena go dira jalo. Ngwana mosimane o ile a ke wena wa ke diwa wa dumela hela. When they lie to you wa dumela. Ha ona that wisdom ya gore tota ka nte ha motho a ntshetse morago yana wa dumela. Ebile ha go le go ntsha gone o tla re nya go ga ke bone monna kanti ke le godu le tsele go yemisa le be le go tlogela le ngwana o jang, ngwana o batlang dijo, ngwana o lilang, ngwana o makgaka, ngwana wa le godu e le one le tlabe ka nako eo le tsamaile, le tlabe le tsamaile ka nako eo. Wa bo setsi o le one, wa bona o tla bo setsi o le one. Ke kopa gore le thapella. Pray for yourselves, guys. In life, it's not as easy as you think. Right now, o mongwe hana madi a rent. Le hodula a tswere. Phatela go motlogela le mogare. Tonight, today, right now, o mongwe hana madi a rent. O mongwe hana madi a sepalamo. O nelwa lift eo wa go robalwa mo tseleng, wa go dirisiwa. gore ke le timone le le teng, ke le timone le le teng gore go diriswanwa hela. Batho ga nke ba tshelisana sentle, ha re tshele sentle, we don't make our lives good for each other. Go a dirisana. Do you know that somebody can stay with you for years and years as long as they have not achieved what they want? Motho wa go sala morago a nne le wena a go letsa mohatsaka o kae, how are you, making sure gore you are not disturbed by good things. Ha ke re good things ke ra gore a ke rene wa be a le bad, so he knows that or she knows that once you get out there you might meet the right person. A itse gore go na le monna o sa batleng gore ba mo tlhale gona a ganetsa o ganetsa gore o a itse gore once you move out wa go kopana le motho o botoka, gore wa go sotla ha o itse le tse di mo fonong hate yena ke tshwarelwe phone ya ka ha e tshware. What are you hiding? Because if you have nothing to hide, sorry, there is nothing that I see that is wrong. Me re ke lemoga gore le bagolo ba rona batsadi ba rona o ethala ba setse ba itse gore nya we are not going to accept dilo tse dingwe. O tlogate nya phone ya monna o ska wa itshwara, gore our society has accepted gore bomens they can cheat and you don't have to catch him. And by accept gore bone ba le bomme they are supposed to be loyal. La monna ka tsamaya 5 years they are supposed to be loyal. La monna ka tsamaya 10 years asaba buis they are supposed to be loyal. Motho wa go tsamaya kwa a emo ga borona a ya go bereka a tlogela motho go tonota kana a tlogela mosadi go zimo kwa. Ha go ntse go tsweletse dingwaga di tsweletse motho o tsaya bo 5-6 years no communication le magobana. O ja monate mo Botswana go monate kwana, ha sena go hetsa hela yalo nako ya a ka ntseng gore a ye go hae ha ya kwa e thela mosadi ya mochitile kana e thela ngwanyana a setsana le mosimane o mongwe ina ntwa ba simula di passion killing. Gore batho ba go rata hela o le siso, batho ba go rata o le useless. O gona go baiwa hatsi ke mosimane a go itlhetse o iperekela a go itlhetse o itirela dilo a be atla a go baya hatsi le be le simolla gona broke le le two. Ha o re wa tirong he a ke batle motho o berekang ne o mmatlela eng motho o berekang ka gore ma standard wa na mantsi mo ha borone. O batlela eng mosadi o berekang o mo phoshetsa eng ka gore wa mmona gore wa bereka o kopane le ena ya go tirong. Ha se tsare ke a go rata lena o simolla go bua dilo ha o batle mosadi o berekang ha o batle mosadi o dirang yana. How are you going to be civilized? Gore o bo o bona gore ha ke phoshitswe ke le demoni ke dumetse le demoni. Ke dumetse le demoni tota ke phoshitswe ke le demoni tota. Kare o batlela eng o mmatlela o mo phoshetsa eng ngwanyana o kopanang le ena a ya mo tirong. Ha o hetsa fo o bo o re wena ha o batle mosadi o berekang a mme wa itse gore botshelo bo ntsa ngwana ha o ka tsoga o sule o batla gore mosadi yo o salang a sale le bana ba gago. Batho ba semolle go mo robalela ditamati a robalelwe tamati go ne le morobalo ka gore a nelwe tamati gore a jise bana ba gago ba eng le gore o rile o ba tshola o bo sa batle ma bone le ene a ikemele ka dinao o bo sa batle. Mme ngwana wa batho ha re nya ke bone peace job ka kwa ke akai wena sa gago se se tletseng mo tlhokong ya gago ke sex le go cheata ka gore ke wena o cheatang. O tsaya gore ha dule o ile go dira dibi o tsaya gore ha dule o ile go dira dibi gore a ke tso gore nka reng. You must stop that. Halili family yana you must work together, build each other and not destroy each other. Your wife is not your kid. Ha o batla bana tshola bana. Mme o ska tsaya your partner or your girlfriend as if that person is your child. You end up being like you are the father to all of them. You don't accept any decision that are made by your woman. How participate? Gore go botoka gore o go utlwa same thing se se tshwanang le se mosadi sa na se bua o bo go se utlwela kwa ntle kwa ke gone o tla bo re sa bereka mme ha se buiwa ke wa gago wa lelapa la gago. You don't listen. This is how so many men have fallen down. Le rata basadi ba batho le rata gore ha go bua motho o sile le la retsa thata, but you don't want to listen to your own people. You don't want to listen to your own people. Ke kopara le tlhokomele le ikhalimele ha re di bua dikgang tseo. Keep these on records. Share them with the people that they should know. Gore ra nna tota ha ke ngwana wa gago. Ha ile gore o na le nna ra go dirisana mmogo. Ke tla tirong kana ke tla batla tiro kana ke tla dira business ke kuna le sengwe le na se le wena. You are not an object. Kana basadi ba bangwe you treat yourself as if wena o mpho enetsweng monna ene ke eno itseng sengwe le sengwe ke eno itseng go etella pele mona ke eno itseng botshelo gore go tshwanetse gore go tshilwe yang ha se yone kgang eo. Le wena as a woman you are having every right of choice, every right of decision, every right to see what you should do. Don't just be there hela sa gago ile go robalwa sa gago ile dilo tse di senang mosola mo lapeng o tlhapisa bana o irang gore madi a tswa kae. You don't have any plan of the money. Ha ona plan ya madi. Ha sa gonela mati moriri o kare misamo sama musamo moriri lono se tsu kare o latela shepo ya musamo because you don't have any money ya gore o e thabolle. Akere a ke bui ka tse di dintsi. You don't have money. Wa go apara hela tsone diaparo tseo kana tsa mo teng kana di 2 kana ke 1 kana go nna wa go nna hela go ntse hela yalo ka gore ene motho ha bone mosula. They don't value you. O mo relationshiping wa sogola ka gore ha o batli kana ha ile gore wa batla mme o gateletswe ke motho. You are under an abusive relationship. Ha o khone go itirela wa direlwa. You don't have a choice. You don't initiate anything. Utlwa ka ene. It's hard. But ke kopa gore ha ile gore o batla phetogo go change mo botshelong jwa gago. Tsamayang simulang di counseling guys. Le tsamaya go di counseling kwa le utlwa tota the purposes of relationships. Le wena find your purpose as a woman. I don't think your purpose is to give men sex. I don't think your purpose is to take care of the children as if you don't have another life. You have a life, you have friends, you sila le wena mo botshelong. A relationship should not mean a prison. Relationship kana lenyalo should not mean batho ne untse o dirang. Ba bangwe le ratana le dihanka o ithala motho hela gore ha ntse kwa leng teng ko o ratana le se hanka se ileng gore ha dirile phoso la sa dira phoso kwa tshwana motho o go itaya malatsi le malatsi. Langutlo. You must choose very wisely. Puelo, how are you? Lebu, Roslyn, how are you? Kim, Kenneth, how are you? Posh, how are you? Hey, when you are supportive. Shangano, very supportive. Mwengele, how are you? Oh, wow, this name. It's my first time to read it, right? And then Kisaobaka, I can see. Naomi Kutlo, how are you? I'm left with one viewer there. No sampa batla profitable. Anyway, yeah, guys, like let's not use each other. How sabating wano amu tumuli sa tsamaye ebile ha o bona motho learn to say what you want o ska kela lerato learn to say what you want o ska kela lerato re nya ke a go rata wa mo rata monna o ntse ya ka yana o ntse itse rena o batla go robala le yena ha o sna go robala le yena wa tsamaya wa itse hela sentle o ska kela ngwana wa batho re wa mo rata nya le wena my sister o ska I love you too ntse itse go rena o ipatlela madi if you guys want to be in business boang hela gore let's be in business le be le tlogela lerato because le senya lena la lerato you are destroying that a go nne hela Shampi, how are you Bo Mary, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Waban o lisela go bua maka men they lie a lot because the women barata go utlwa women are attracted by what they hear. This is you see they gossip a lot ba batla dikgang basadi ka gore mo dikgang gone go ke gone mo ba ratang teng dikgang ela hot news every time ya no bo men ba tlhaloganya gore ba rata go retsa thata you know ha gona motho o retsang jaaka mosadi can listen and not forget monna o khana go molela silo ela gone ha le tsena mo ga borone kana aya mo shopong o mo retse gore tsama go reka ditamati anyanisi o reke di carrot le cucumber wa go tla rekile dilo di sile e seng gore o dirile ka bomo a tsena mo shopong o libetse me mosadi hanke a libala ka bonako. So the things that now women ba bona what we can do, these people they love gutwa dikgang. Women they come and lie to you. Hey, I want to marry you. I want to do this. Ba go palamisa plane ya sa tsamai. Esa fufing. O tsene mo go yona o ipone le wena ka bokamoso ba gago bo siame. Kanti mona wa yaka. O batla skete hela gore se tswe mo mmeleng ha o sena go sentsha o ile ba bangwe ba na le bana ba ile gore ha ba lebile yana ba akanya bo ra bona o ke re bona ngwana wa lehodu le go imisang le be le tsamaya o tshwana straight le ragwe go setse le yena o bo sala ka di memories every time you are reminded of that person who has gone. Every time you are reminded of that person who has gone. Kore mahodu ha siam. Aban, you may God protect you. Haile ora una ngwana. Uska na olika go dira ngwana le motho o sa go nyala. Ask me. Akere ke na le bana outside the marriage. Ke itse the consequences tsa teng le gore go iragalang it's a blessing to have a child but sometimes it's a curse to raise them because it's very hard when they are not in that circle of marriage. Trust me. O heletsa o bona monna o ile gore o tla ba ipatlela wena o simola go tsenya bana mo teng bana ba motho mo o pateletsa ngwana ba batho gore a rate bana ba gago ka gore ke yone plan hela tla be le teng nya ha o sa rate bongwana ke gore ha o rate nna ao batho kante le tsa jang batho those people they have got their own rights, they've got their own feelings. Ha patelediwe motho o ratang bana wa mmona ha motho o ratang bana wa mmona ha na laile sip you can just see gore monna yo o rata bana ba you can see le bone bana ba teng and that man o kgona go bona gore go utlwana go bona it's a spiritual gona le a blessing mo teng. So le lona bo stepfather kana bo stepmother before you take over pray for the children. Pray for the family. O ska rapela o lebile wena le monna wa gago hela kana o lebile wena le mosadi wa gago hela. No. We have all done the mistakes in life. Mi ke ra gore ha gona le bana ba ile gore ga ba se ba di dire diphoso tseo ka gore ha ke lebile yana ke lebile ke bo over 18 years. Bo over 18 years ba setse ba di dirile dilo ka bontsi and we are coming to God and say tota modimo re batla gore re bankanye bit by bit ra itse tota gore re leogile thata mo go wena, but re batla gore re bankanye bit by bit, let us fix wherever we can and go forward. A ke re baruti ba malatsi ano tota hanke ba bua ka sex, ha ba bua ka sex o ka re ba bua ka selo se sengwe se leng gore ga se diriwe. Mme sex ke yone e dirwang malatsi wotlhe, e siameng le e sa siamang e dirwa malatsi wotlhe. Baruti ba didimetse ba lebile hela, they are focusing on receive your money. Ha re ka bolela bana ba rona gore merobalo e ba e dirang ha ya siama, o tante ba bore a ke rena ke heditse ke e dirile, ke a go bolela gore ha ya siama. Ha o batla o sa retsi o ka e dira le wena, fall under the same problems. A ke re le tlhogo tse di thata lona hanke le retsa la ke go bolela gore selo a se a siama, wena o batla go ateng. That's the mind of a human being. Ba ithela go kwadilwe gore do not open, o batla go bula gone go ting do not open, gore ba kwaletseng gore do not open ke sone sa batlang go bula, a ba bona gore go na leng mo teng. So ke a itse gore la ba bangwe ke ba bolelela gore be careful, do not do this. Se ke se ganang ba go se dira, ba batla go bona, but you must know gore ha re tshwane mo botshelong. You don't know gore nna nako ene ke simolola go tsena di-party ke tsena di-bara, you don't know gore why did God save me. Gongwe wena o kgona go tsamaya same way like me o bo sa kgone wa bona. You don't know gore ene your mother o go godisitseng as a single mother, you don't know what she went through. Mme le wena o tsaya gore go normal, ha ona sipe. You think okay, no, I'm just going to do this, la nka e maela ke bone monong ke misang hela la e sa nne rago ngwana a iketse kwa nna se ke se batlang ke batlang ngwana. You don't know gore wena wa go hita the consequences tse dintsi jang. Motho yo monang a se tsa bua go bolela gore selo a se a siama, don't judge that person ka gore ena o se dirile. A ke rona o tla bo re nya ka gore now you are married, you want to correct things. Na ke bua hela gore ba bana le ditsebe ba retse ba utlwe le bone banna be ke ba bolelang gore a re se ka tsamaya re tshwara basadi gore mosadi yo mo tshwarang tota ke a go bolelela nna la ele letsogo hela o le tshwara yana la mosadi, you are making her old, you are using that hand for another purpose. That body it will lose value. How bona ba bangwe ba tabogile ka di-herbal life, o kare they are maintaining their bodies. Sometimes they are ashamed of how stretched their stomachs remained when a thief impregnated them and left them. Ba goditsa bana ba le nosi. So ha se bothe ba ba bonang for physical fitness, ba bangwe they are trying to erase the pain that they see every day. Motho ha itebile yana matswela a wetsi kwa, when you hear them that they have gone for surgeries, they are trying to erase that same man who came, used them and went. I guess sometimes when things they are changing, they should change for good. Ha motho la motho a change o bo bona re nya, no, these days no, she's no longer as fit as she was, but it's for the good cause. We are together, we are married. Go ba gona le ba ba changeang hela gore o a change hela o nna memogolo o nna mona mogolo for nothing, only because you have been used. Ba bangwe banna ba teng ba ba kopanang le bone ha o ka re ba ba rekela bojalwa gore ba nwe ba tagiwe ditlhaloganyo di ska di ba di akanya sentle ba robale le bone. Ha o ka re ha ke na combo, ha ke na eng mo lapeng, motho ha go rekeile sa se itseng ke go rekela se go dirlang tlhaloganyo gore ine softy for their advantage. Mme motho a sa batle go thusa gore kana a duelle bana school fees kana a go rekele dijo, o kampana a re nyatsa a re re go nwa bojalo, wa itse gore ha le ile bo bojalweng wa itse gore ha le ile bo bojalweng it's for their advantage. Ke boa jana gona le ba bangwe ba reketswe diaparo ke bo di-boyfriend, mme boyfriend be sa rekele bana ba bone no ntse o tabogile go bo magono ntse o tabogile ka dipoto o ntse o tabogile ka dikoloi tsa batho o no ba direla letsatsi. You were just used. Right now it's time to go back home. La ile yone cabbage ha gona. There is no cabbage at home. You are just there. Ha gona sepe. Bana ba go lebile ya no wena o dirisitswe gongwe o setse o imile hape. And still the curse continues. You are still suffering, which is not good. Share this. I said it, I'll also change it into voice note and send it to my WhatsApp group so that those who just want to listen, they will listen. They will listen. They will listen. They will listen. So if is there any question? If there is no any question, I'll see. I'll just give it a minute. If there is any question, any addition, subtraction, then we will be closing our chat. We'll be closing our chat. This was not a preaching. I was just talking, generally talking. You must share with your friends, share with your sisters. Let them know what the prophet is saying. And don't judge me, because telling the truth is better than hiding it. Speaking about sex, cohabiting, it's what we should tell people. It's what we should tell people. And people, they should know the truth. So I'm waiting for a question. If there's no question, then we are going to be closing our chat. All right. No, it seems there is no question. So may God bless our chat, and then we are hoping to chat again properly when I'm in the house, because right now kinalingwana so kisile montu kweketa mokoloing or ask and disturb, but yeah, otherwise no problem. I love you and I wish I could change somebody's life. Oskampona kiliha go boyeletsa go nna hela ke tswa mo dibing tse dingwe ebile I'm still not perfect. Me ke a eletsa le nna gore ke goroge di level tse dingwe yana mo botshelong. Me ke lemoga gore go bua ka dilo tsa teng go a thusa tota, like you make other people also to be empowered. I get it. So let's share the broadcast. Let's share with our people. Let's mention our friends, those that you feel like they should come and listen. Just make them come and listen. Mention them. I'll also share it also to other groups and WhatsApp group. Thank you so much. Bye.